You ever wonder how NBA players find out they're getting traded? Some get the news in dramatic, high-pressure meetings. Others get that dreaded phone call. But then there's Derrick White's story. The moment Spurs head coach Gregg Popovich dropped a trade bomb in the most Popovich way possible. Trust me, you want to hear this one. Before we jump in, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on all the hottest NBA stories, trade rumors, and player insights. And hey, share this video with your fellow Hoops fans. They'll thank you later. Now, imagine getting that kind of news. You're suddenly a Boston Celtic. Your NBA future shifts overnight, and the coach who just told you this walks away like it's no big deal. Derrick said he tried to keep his cool, play it casual, but that's easier said than done. After the news settled in, he grabbed a bottle to take the edge off and joked that he was a bit hungover when he met his new Celtics teammates for the first time. This story isn't just funny. It shows the human side of the NBA business, something fans don't always see. Trades are high-stakes, life-altering moments for players. One day you're suiting up in your familiar locker room. The next, you're packing your bags for a new city, new teammates, and a whole new chapter. And sometimes, the news comes wrapped in humor, sometimes in silence, and sometimes shockingly casual, like Popovich's approach. Derrick White's journey is a reminder that even NBA stars are just people dealing with change, uncertainty, and the pressure of professional sports, often with a side of humor to cope. For those who might not be as familiar, Derrick White's story is pretty inspiring. Drafted by the Spurs in 2017, he quickly developed into a reliable two-way guard, known for his gritty defense and steady shooting. He became a key piece for San Antonio, especially in clutch moments. But the NBA is always shifting, and trades are part of the game. When the Spurs sent him to Boston, it marked a new chapter for White and a chance to prove himself in a fresh environment. Boston is a storied franchise with championship aspirations. So the pressure was on Derrick to fit in and make an impact. And while the trade might have surprised him, it also opened new doors. Popovich is legendary for many reasons: his coaching success, his no-nonsense attitude, and his sharp wit. His way of communicating, especially with his players, is something else. Derrick's story is a perfect example of Pop's dry humor and direct style. He doesn't sugarcoat bad news, and he keeps things simple. That's a quality that commands respect in the locker room. Sometimes, tough love comes in the form of a blunt statement like, "We traded you." Other times, it's about pushing players to be their best. Pop's reputation for building strong teams through discipline and honesty is well-earned, and Derrick White's story just adds another memorable chapter to the Popovich legend. Adjusting to a new team mid-season, or in the off-season, is never easy. New systems, new coaching styles, new locker room dynamics. It takes time to gel. But Derrick White embraced the challenge with his usual grit. He's been working hard to mesh with the Celtics style and make an impact. Boston's been rebuilding, and adding a player like White brings valuable experience and versatility. White's trade also highlights the business side of the NBA, how teams balance rosters, salary caps, and strategic needs. Boston saw value in Derrick, and San Antonio decided to move in a different direction. For Derrick, it's about staying ready, grinding through the transition, and proving he belongs at the highest level. This story about Derrick White and Gregg Popovich resonates because it blends the serious with the relatable. Trades are serious business in the NBA, Careers can be changed in a heartbeat, but at the same time, moments like this remind us that players are people too, with emotions, humor, and the ability to roll with the punches. Popovich's blunt delivery, Derrick's candid reaction, and that bottle to steady the nerves, it all feels real and human. That's what makes this story stick. If you loved hearing Derrick White's story and want more insider NBA moments, drop a comment below telling us your favorite trade story or your reaction to how Popovich handled it. Also, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe for more NBA stories, and share this video with your basketball crew. The NBA world is full of stories like this, and we're here to bring them straight to you. Derrick White's journey from Spurs to Celtics, and the way Popovich broke the news, shows there's always more to the NBA than just the game on the court. Behind the scenes, there are stories filled with humor, heart, and real human moments. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more NBA stories, analysis, and everything hoops. Until next time, keep loving the game, and keep it locked right here.